Hi boys and girls, we're going to do Monday's math lesson. This is page 489 and we're looking at comparing length. And length is how long something is. So on this very first page, they're wanting you to build with blocks, but since we're not in the classroom, we're just going to go ahead and draw. So we want to make above the fish, we want to make a fish that is longer than this fish. So you can pick any color that you like, and we are going to draw any kind of fish you want, but the fish needs to be longer than this fish in the picture. So this fish is going to be kind of long and skinny. So my fish is longer, my blue fish is longer than the red fish or the orange fish. Looks kind of red on the paper and orange on the video. Now below the orange or red fish, choose another color, and they want you to draw a fish that is shorter than the middle fish. I'm choosing green. Having to peel it a little bit. So this is going to be kind of a small fish because it needs to be shorter. There's Lily helping us in the video. She wants to do some math today, I guess. So the green fish is shorter than the orange fish. Okay, remember we're talking about length. Okay, Lily, you're going to have to move so Mrs. Sweeney can turn the page. I know. Come here. I put her in the window. Okay, so we're going to turn our page and flip it because we're looking for the number 1 that's in a blue circle. And it's a picture of some canoes, kind of a long boat. All right, it says compare those two objects. Look closely at them and be thinking how you could describe those objects. It wants you to trace a circle around the longer object. And you can see here where they've started these boats the same, and then this top one goes way beyond. So they're showing you circle the longer canoe, and there's the word longer right there. Longer. This word says length. We're comparing length. Compare the objects and draw an X on the shorter canoe. That's right, this one is, here's the word shorter, has the funky chunk right here, shorter. So we're going to draw an X on that bottom boat. All right, let's move down to number 2. We're going to do the same thing. Find the net that is shorter. Which net is shorter? The top one is shorter. We're going to draw an X on the shorter net, and we're going to circle the longer net. This is the longer net. Very good. All right. Now look at the oars. The oars are the paddles, another word for paddle. It's what you would sit in the canoe and use to move in the water. We have a problem. What are you noticing? Yes, they are the same length. So we don't need to X anybody and we don't need to circle anyone. We're going to show that they are the same by just underlining those. They are the same length. All right, let's go ahead and flip your paper. And I see number 4. Compare the objects. Draw an X on the shorter object. Circle the longer object. And remember, if they're the same length, you're going to underline them. All right, so I think the first one's fairly obvious. Which one do you think is shorter? Yes, the top one. So we're going to X the top one and circle the bottom one. It is longer. All right, let's look at the 2 turtles. Yes, this turtle has stretched his neck to make himself longer. So we're going to circle the top turtle. And that makes the bottom turtle the shorter turtle. X it out. All right, let's look at our frogs. What do you think we should do with the frogs? Yes, they are the same, so we're going to underline them with a straight line. And let's look at number 7, the pretty blue dragonflies. Really focus on their tails. That's going to give you a big hint. Yes, the top one is shorter and the bottom one is longer. Very good, longer. All right, go ahead and turn your paper to the last page. And you get to use your crayons again and be creative. So on the first page, I wasn't very careful. I want you to make sure, let's draw a line going up and down because we want to start our snakes on that same line and then go from there. All right, draw a shorter snake above. So above means on top of or above, flying above the snake. Draw a shorter snake above. So their tails are going to start on that same line, but we only want to go, make sure it's shorter. And then you can jazz it up, make it really colorful. Give it a little eye. So that my snake is shorter, my orange and pink snake, or orange and purple snake, is shorter than the green and yellow snake. Oh, this one has a smile. I guess we can add a smile to that one too. Now, what do you suppose they want us to draw under this snake? Yes, they want us to draw a longer snake. So get your crayons out. And I still forgot. I asked Mr. Sweeney to get me a new set of crayons at the store, but I forgot to remind him. I'll try to, because I am still down to that tiny red crayon. You would think I would have an extra box of crayons here, but I do not. They are all at school, where we should be. All right, so a longer snake. So start the same spot as the snake above, the tail. And he's going to have a lot of curves, isn't he? Because he's longer, or she. And then go ahead and decorate your longer snake. Longer. Remember, we're talking about length. Length. And then I'm going to do maybe some zigzags on this one. Ooh, he's fancy. And long. And I'll put a little smile there, even though Mrs. Sweeney does not love snakes. So I want you to use your words and tell your parents, my orange and pink snake is shorter than the green snake. My red and blue snake is longer than the green snake. Very nice job. That was comparing lengths. What is longer? What is shorter? All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow for math lesson 2. Bye-bye.